What if you're wrong? Have you thought of that? Yes. There's actually an entire field of study called epistemology that's devoted to that. See, you're not the first person to have asked that question in the past couple thousand years. This is the whole point of peer review. In fact, you can't really build a worldview and understanding of how things work without asking that question. The real question people are trying to ask if they want to continue the conversation is, how do you know? Before you get to the Bible, before you get to theology, before you get to interpretation, you have to decide what is truth at all. That's epistemology. The real questions to ask is if it's cohesive to reality around us. Is it contradictory? Does it add to the discussion, or does it only simplify the discussion? Does it have any predictive power or any causal power? Or does it just kind of say what it wants to say? Or do you just feel confident about it? Because I've seen a lot of what if you're wrong energy from people who have never asked that question on themselves. So yes, I have thought about it, but have you thought about it? When I examine or test my ideas, I make sure that it's coherent, that it doesn't contradict itself, that it has correspondence to match reality as I know it, that it has explanatory power and does not shrink any facts in order to simplify it. I make sure that it has constraint, that the boundaries that are set by the text itself or are set by the study itself and not by my own imaginings. I make sure that it has testability and that it can be falsified, because if it can't be falsified, it can't be proven either. I examine as to whether it can hold tension or if it has to resolve everything too quickly. I look at the durability of it. Has it been able to survive for years and with growth and everything and adapt as it needs to without shifting goalposts? Or am I still stuck in the rut of this has to be the thing because it's the only thing that makes sense enough that I'm safe with? That's what I mean. Not that I'm certain, but that I've tested it enough that it holds some water. Because when we're talking about our interpretations of the Bible and our theology, we're not talking about physics. We're talking about something that you cannot test in observable, it moved this fast. We have to go by different types of constraints to know as to what is true and not true. This is more philosophy than it is hard science. And this is how we can be assured as to whether or not what we believe is true or not. It has to follow certain parameters and be able to pass certain field tests, and those are it.